What if locking in on your marketing had nothing to do with posting more content? We're entering into a season where you're realizing that, oh, there's only a few months left until the end of the year, and I'm just not remembering those goals that I set all the way back in January. And you're thinking, okay, how am I going to hit them? And for many coaches and online business owners, you realize that you really haven't been marketing the way that you wanted to, or at least you started, but you haven't kept that up. So you decided for these last few months of the year, you're really going to lock in. You're going to post 5 times a week, or you're just going to go hard on posting any content until the end of the year. And if that feels right for you, then I love that for you. Go for it. Go all in. But you might be thinking that, yes, I do really want to focus on growing my business and marketing more, but the idea of recording more reels or sending emails 3 times a week, that might just feel draining for you. I want to let you know that posting more content isn't the only way that you can lock in and get the results that you want for your business. Today, I want to talk about the 3 things you're overlooking when it comes to marketing and going all in. And like I said, it has nothing to do with posting more content online. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing that you can do to make sure that you're hitting those goals that you set back in January is to look at how you can increase your recurring revenue. Now, if you're not familiar, recurring revenue is just that dependable income that you know you can count on month after month. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Danielle, like that's what I'm trying to do with posting more content is create more recurring revenue. But hold on. Yes, I understand that you've been trying to increase that by getting new sales, but I'm talking about going back to current clients, increasing your recurring revenue by increasing repeat buyers. Yes, I'm talking about client retention. And it is one of the best ways to make sure that you're hitting those sales goals that you want to hit. Something that I see my clients do all the time is they're just like, okay, I got to do the math, meaning that they see like, okay, how many numbers and how many people do I need to sign in order to hit my income goal? So let's say that you are trying to make $50,000 this year, right? So you start to do the math. You're saying, okay, my offer is $2,000. Doing the math, that means that I need to have 25 people signed into my program. And so then you're thinking, okay, how do I get 25 people? I got to get 25 people. Where am I going to find these 25 people over the year to sign them? But when I work with my clients, I tell them, okay, yes, 25 is one of the ways that you could hit that. But what if instead of 25 people that you needed to sign, what if you only needed 7? What if 7 people decided to work with you for the entire year? If you did that, you would easily hit your goal. And that's the power of client retention. It makes hitting your goal so much easier. And the way that you keep people excited to wanting to work with you for more than the 3 months or the 6 months that you have for their package is by having strategic plans of how you're going to get clients results and how you're going to give them an even bigger future than what they have thought of for themselves. A lot of times when your client first signed up and started working with you, they had goals that they wanted to hit. Whether it was sales goals, if you're a business coach, or if you're a health coach, maybe they had weight loss and eating goals, or maybe you're a career coach and you wanted to help your client get a new job. And let's say in that 3 months or 6 months that they worked with you, they hit that goal. What you need to be doing is saying, okay, now that you've hit this goal, what is the next step? Some people are like, okay, but I'm a career coach. I helped them get the job and they got the job and now my job is done. Okay, but how can you take them to the next step? How can you help them transition into what it's going to look like to be successful within their first 90 days of this new job and new career? In the first 90 days, you're going to become strategic allies with people. So you're going to have strategic growth for the next position that you want. All right, because it's not just about the next job. If you're a career coach, it's talking about the career trajectory overall so that they can have things even bigger than what they initially dreamed of. Same thing, if you're a health coach and you're thinking, okay, yes, they lost the 30 pounds, the 50 pounds that they wanted to lose, or they got the abs that they wanted and they've hit their goal. You need to be thinking, what is next for them? Are they trying to have the strength goal now? Or are they trying to fit into a particular outfit for a vacation? Or is there a new health goal that they want to work towards that they never even let themselves think about? Like maybe running a marathon or doing an Ironman or something along those lines. Now that they've accomplished the first thing that you all talked about, there's almost always something bigger that they could go after and that they can want for themselves. This is the marketing that you need to be doing within your containers, working on keeping your current clients happy and thinking of bigger goals for themselves. And that's what I call internal marketing. We are so used to seeing social media posts and reels to attract new people, but with client retention, it requires internal marketing. And to do that, you need to be planting seeds of what those next steps are. You need to see this vision and you have to have it in your mind already for them so that when the end of their 3-month or 6-month package is coming up, it's clear you've already talked about what is the next step for them so that they're ready to keep working with you, not just for 3 months or 6 months, but they will stay with you for a year and a half. This is the simplest way to both better serve your clients and to hit sales goals without posting anything extra. So we talked about retention and how that makes your current clients work with you for longer and increases your revenue. But what about new clients? That is where referrals come in. And most people honestly think that referrals just happen. That you happen to have a client who likes you, or you happen to make a good post online and someone happens to suggest working with you. And that's true. That does happen. But you don't have to leave referrals to chance. What getting a referral can look like is going to past clients or even current clients that you're working with and saying something like, hey, I love working with you and I would love to increase my client base of more people just like you. If you can think of anyone who would love to working with me, send them my way. And maybe it's offering a discount on their next month of coaching, or maybe it's a free month of coaching, or some other type of incentive to encourage your clients to spread the word. But that is something that you can do to get more people coming into your door on purpose through referrals. I have a couple clients who have a referral program that is built in as part of one of the things that they just do for their own internal marketing. And when they want to book more clients, that's one of the first things that they do. They remind their current clients that they have this referral program. And even my clients who don't have a formal program, they still usually make the ask, and it works. This honestly is reminding me of a person who did design work for me on my very first logo and helped me come up with my brand colors and everything. She reached out for a referral, and it was honestly just the spark that I needed to work with her again. I needed new business cards designed and I wanted my logo updated and a few other things. That one email from a referral got her a sale. And it wasn't even a referral, like I just bought from her. You never know by how reaching out to a past client or a current client can result in an easy sale that you can get. And the same thing that happened to me has happened to my clients. They've asked for that referral and they've gotten someone to say, oh, hey, I had been thinking about you. Actually, let's work together. Or, hey, actually, I was just talking to you with someone else. I'm going to pass this along. It's a super easy way to increase those sales and get new people and actually re-engage old people to work with you. So we've got retention, getting more of your people working with you for longer, and we've got referrals, bringing in new people and even activating people who have worked with you in the past. But then there's this third piece. The last thing that you can do right now to go all in on your marketing and sales without needing to post any more content is to network. Now, I know a lot of people who are like, I'm not a networking person. I don't like small talk. I feel uncomfortable doing that. And I get it. I understand. But networking doesn't have to mean going solo to an event and exchanging business cards. Like that's one way. And I do have several clients who get lots of business that way, but it isn't the only way that you can network. but I need you to understand why networking is just so important in the first place. Your business can only grow if more people know about it. And more people knowing about you is how you're going to increase your chances of being featured, of being spotlighted. Like when people say your network is your net worth, like that is true. That is a true statement. The number of clients I have whose primary business source is networking and they just go out and about and tell people who they are and what they do, the amount of people they just like come in and bring in, it's amazing. And those people have a network that is just staggering, and they use that to leverage and grow opportunities for them. Staying in your little corner and hoping someone notices you and your message and how you can help, that's not a strategy for growth. It's a strategy for staying exactly where you're at. But again, I understand you don't always have the time to go to events, or you don't want to go to those awkward Zoom calls where people are just going in a circle and telling each other what they do and say, and put your information on the spreadsheet and you can connect with other people. I understand. That's awkward. We don't want to do that. What I'm encouraging you to do is to go and join groups that you actually just want to be a part of and make a point to connect with people. I'll talk from personal experience. I've joined organizations, I've joined group programs, I've done courses, and from every single one of those, I've grown my network in a very meaningful way. Now, I wasn't looking to do this specifically for like, I need to grow my network and I need to go and do this in order to grow sales. Like, it wasn't that formulaic, but I was doing this from an intention point of I want to meet and know more people. Right? And so going at it from that way resulted in so many things. I remember being in one program and just being myself, sharing my experiences and talking. It got me 3 clients signed in this one program. There was another program that I was a part of that I actually didn't enjoy by the end of it, but because of being active in that program and reaching out to people, I made one of my best business friends. And because of that, we've referred each other to other people in our business, and we've actually collaborated together on several projects. And there was another program that I joined, and it allowed me to meet some fantastic people who are so generous with their time, and we peer coach each other on a regular basis. And they have also helped me to do market research, which then in turn helped me to get more clients. Again, this wasn't me saying like, hey, I'm going to go to this event, because that isn't really personally my style. But I do know that my business does best when I'm active and engaged in some type of community. That's networking. That's increasing the amount of people who know me. And for your business, you need to have more people who know about you so that your business can thrive. Networking can help you get your next client in the short term. It can help you get your next business best friend. It can help you to get your next contractor that you're going to have. And again, it requires no posting online, just genuine, intentional connection with people. So those are the 3 ways that you can go all in on your marketing without posting more to social media. Increasing your client retention so that your clients work with you for more than just their first package. That right there is going to give you more recurring revenue so that you can hit those sales goals much quicker and much easier. Then you have asking for referrals. This is going to be the best way to get ideal clients because they are coming from your ideal clients. And lastly, you have networking, a perfect way to meet new leads for clients. And honestly, like I said before, so much more than just clients. You can get business friends, access to community, and so many other things. Now, I wanted to share this because I see it too often that people think there's only one way to really focus and lock in on their marketing for growth. For a lot of people, it does look like filming more reels. It does look like getting more creative with carousel posts and sending more DMs. And that is absolutely one way to go about locking in. But if you just don't have it in you to batch record more things, to design more things, to learn the latest editing styles, I wanted to let you know that there are other ways, very effective ways to market and grow your business that aren't draining. You don't have to burn yourself out on posting in order to grow your business. Growing your retention, getting referrals, and networking can quickly get you to your business goals if you have a plan. When you join my one-on-one marketing program, we'll design your lock-in strategy using the same retention, referral, and networking system that has got my clients such amazing results. So you can finish this year strong and head into the next year with the momentum you have been desiring for months now. Go ahead to the show notes, book your free call, and let's talk about what it's going to take for you to lock in a way that feels good for you and in a way that you're going to be like, oh, I can do this for the long term and really see the growth that I want. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. If you want more marketing that works right in your inbox, head to the show notes and sign up for the email list. You'll be the first to know how you can work with me on mastering your marketing.